guys, it's Chloe, and today I am here with a brand new video. Today I am here with my November wrap-up. I read a total of 6 books in the month of November, so let's go ahead and get started. First book I read was the Hogwarts Collection by J.K. Rowling. This is a collection of shorts that were done for Pottermore, and it was just an informational read. And I learned some new stuff about different characters in the Harry Potter world. And I did not rate this one, but I do suggest reading it if you are a Harry Potter fan. The next book I read was Girls of Storm and Shadow by Natasha Nagan. This book came out on November 5th, and I was reading it while I was at YALLFest, and I finally finished it, and it was so good. This book ends on a cliffhanger, of course. It was originally a duology, and now it's a trilogy, and I'm very excited to see what happens in the third book. I gave this book 4 stars. I highly recommend picking up this duology, or excuse me, I highly recommend picking up this series. If you haven't read the first book but you are considering it, just know that there are trigger warnings for sexual violence and rape, but this is a really good series and I highly recommend it. So next I ended up reading a children's book, and what I read was Xanders Panda Party by Matt Fallon, and I read this because I needed a book that started with the letter X for the A to Z challenge. So because I read this, it covered the letter X, and now I only have one more letter to finish, and I have December to do it. The next book I read was The Isle of the Lost by Melissa De La Cruz. This is the first book in the Descendants series, and I gave this book 3 stars. I listened to the audiobook. I thought it was okay. It was good enough for 3 stars. Didn't love it, didn't hate it. But I'm probably not going to continue on with the series. This is like a 4-book series. I just have no interest in continuing on with the series. This was just the book that I unwrapped in November. I'm probably gonna unhaul this, but yeah, it was fine. Middle grade. I don't really have any more thoughts on it. But 3 stars, and it counted for the letter I for the A to Z challenge. So I got 2 letters done this month. Next, I read one of my most anticipated releases of 2019, and that was Supernova by Marissa Meyer. This also came out on November 5th. And guys, this is a 5-star read. This is a solid final book. And honestly, Marissa Meyer dropped a bomb to where there could be another book in this series, or there could be a spin-off, and I'm here for it. This was the book of the month for Once Upon a Read-Along, so I will link our live show in the description below, where you can get more of my thoughts that are spoilers, and more of Kathleen's thoughts from Kathleen from For the Love of Books, also spoilers. And the final book that I read in the month of November was Palm South University Season 1 by Candy Steiner. This I read for the Buzzwordathon because it has Season 1 in the title, and the buzzword for this round was just numbers. I gave this 3 stars also. The way this is written is it's done in TV episode format, so there's 6 episodes in here that follow like 5 or 6 different people, and this is season 1, and then there's a season 2. My thing with this book is I really like the concept of the episodes, but my issue with the book is that there's a lot of people to keep up with, and I had a hard time keeping up with all of them. Other than that, it was fine. Didn't love it, didn't hate it. 3 stars. Those are the 6 books that I completed in the month of November. I am going to be I'm actually starting Infinity Sun by Adam Silvera. I have an arc. It comes out in January. And then the other one that I wanted to get to that was on my TBR was Lucky Collar by Emma Mills, but unfortunately my arc did expire and I'm unable to re-download it. It was on my phone, but I did get a new phone this month, so I can't re-download it, and I no longer have the arc. So I'm not going to penalize myself for not finishing a TBR book because it expired. It is what it is. I still have my Infinity Sun arc, and I will be starting that today. So guys, that is all I have for this video today. I hope you all enjoyed it. As always, if you'd like to check out my vlog channel, Chloessence, it's linked in the description below. And if you'd like to see here, please go ahead and click subscribe. I post new videos every Wednesday and Saturday, so click subscribe so you can be updated for when I post those. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! In the darkness,